This is one of those events where we might see a change in the leaders on the men's Visa Championship Series. Adam Nelson, the defending Visa title holder and twice the Olympic silver medalist. But on the first throw, only a little over 63 feet 5 inches for Nelson. Then in comes Big Dan Taylor, 6'6", 330. He's now working with John Godina down in Arizona. He's working out some technical issues, has been sporadic throughout the indoor season. But on his very first spin of the competition, he has a season best out to 67 feet 8 inches for Dan Taylor and into the early first round lead. Jens Duzinski set the...
Here's White.
All right, Lewis, back at the Visa men's shot put. Let's take a review of the first 3 rounds. We've already seen Dan Taylor throw well. Adam Nelson not so much. This is Corey Martin, last year's NCAA champion in the shot put as well as the hammer. He's out of Auburn now. And on his first throw of the competition, he gets it out to 65, 3.5 to get into second place. Then Russ Winger, 3 times the bridesmaid at the NCAA indoor for the University of Idaho. Winger in the ring for his second throw, and he pushes it out to 65 feet 1/2 inch. Then his third attempt, Dan Taylor, who already had the lead off his early round 67-8. Taylor, the big guy, that ring is really almost too small for him. He barely stays in on this one. Gets it out to 67, 2 3/4. So consistent is Taylor through this competition. After the first 3 rounds, Taylor leading at 67-8, followed by Martin and Winger with 3 rounds to go. Adam Nelson currently standing 5th. Well, it's the closest thing to roller derby at a track. Lewis Center on the campus of Roxbury Community College for more of the USA Indoor Track and Field Championships. We only have the sprints left, but let's look back at the Visa men's shot put. When we left you, Dan Taylor was leading and Adam Nelson was way back in 5th place. He is the defending Visa Championship Series champion from last year, and on his 5th throw he does improve out to just 65, 10.5. Has to be a disappointing performance for Adam Nelson, who felt that he was ready for something big. Now here the guy who's been very consistent throughout this competition, Dan Taylor, 4th at the Olympic trials last summer, been training with John Godina, and he lets this one go on his 5th throw, improves to 67, 9 3/4. That is a season best, and he continues to press his lead. Then Russ Winger, who just graduated from the University of Idaho, 3 times the NCAA indoor runner-up, had a big throw at the Tyson Invitational a few weeks ago. And Winger on his 5th throw, 67 feet 3/4 of an inch to bypass Nelson into second place. So it was all Dan Taylor in the men's shot put. He wins it with a season best. Russ Winger for second, and a big surprise, Adam Nelson down in 3rd. And time to set up the men's 60. Let's go back up to Larry and Lewis.